please.
All right, I have a question for you all.
Yes.
Does a therapist go to therapy, or do they mentally train themselves to be stable?
You
Well,
can mentally
Hannibal Lecter had a therapist in Hannibal, so I think they do.
train these nuts, Mohammad. Oh shit!
Hey, do you
Okay,
know what
I'm
the Rock
leaving.
is cooking?
I get
Oh
absolutely
shit, Trey left.
oh get absolutely roasted.
I can mute you.
Get absolutely fucked. These nuts, bro. The best joke ever.
All right,
Okay,
welcome
we
back
calm
to
down.
the podcast. If you didn't know, we didn't go to jail. We weren't sent to the TVA. We attempted to take the No Way Home trailer, but they put that thing in like weird room.
Yeah, not that we went there, and then they said something about vaccine numbers, and we were like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's get to some movie news first, cause we'll save for Marvel, cause something's happening over there. So House of Gucci.
Oh, that looked really good.
Hmm.
It looked really good too. I know Ridley Scott's directing, and he's also doing The Last Duel, and that both has Adam Driver in it.
Yes.
So that's cool. Um,
Mhm.
$20.
Which
Go ahead.
it's modern day Ridley Scott, so there's some chances here. I mean, the cast makes me optimistic, but like
I've heard people
Ridley
saying it's
Scott.
gonna be. I've heard people saying it's gonna be Lady Gaga's first Oscar. I'm like, eh, probably,
No.
maybe.
She already has an Oscar.
Yeah.
No, she does.
No. Yes, she does.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally on the poster it says Academy Award winner Lady Gaga.
Really? Then who did I see that? Who did I see that post about then?
Probably
Weird.
Adam Driver.
No, he's definitely won an Oscar.
No, he hasn't.
No.
He is an
Didn't he
Academy
win for
Award
Marriage?
nominee.
I'm so out of the loop. I thought he won for Marriage Story.
Nah, that was
No.
Joaquin.
Oh right, that of course it was fucking
You
Joaquin.
fool.
Of course it was Joaquin. That was like a huge deal at the time.
Yeah.
But hey, it's got
All right.
Pacino.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
definitely.
it do got Pacino, and it got Jared Leto, and who don't look like Jared Leto.
The Joker himself.
How much you want to bet?
Morbius himself.
Or okay, $20 that Adam Driver's character is gonna die.
Really?
Well,
Why?
it's based on a true story, so I can just Google right now and see if his character dies or not.
Hey,
But that's
that's
spoiled
the
the movie.
joke. That's the joke. Trey, that was the joke.
You're very
Stupid.
funny, Mohammad.
Anyways, can't put up with you people.
Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt. I was watching Peaky Blinders, and they told me to get on this call. I'm a little pissed.
Well, it's not my fault you don't know how to manage your time.
Oh, Luke was talking.
I was here early.
I was here first.
Well, you started the call, so that's different.
'Cause I'm built different. I'm like that, bro. I am like that.
Well, shut up. Boom. Oh, boom. See, oh my, I'm so good.
House of Gucci, more like House of. I'm not gonna make these nuts jokes. Oh, if only it works. 'Cause
The
House-
father, the son, and the house of these nuts.
Okay, well, that's enough of that.
Yeah. Anyways, any thoughts on House of Gucci?
It looks pretty.
It looks good, but Ridley Scott.
Yeah, it's Ridley Scott movies are kind of modern. You already said this, but I'm saying it again because I'm that cool. At least modern day ones are a bit hit or miss.
I think I've only seen like 3 movies from him. But yeah,
I've seen too many.
you sound like it's like he gave you trauma.
Dude, did you not see Prometheus and or Alien Covenant?
Okay, I saw the original Alien movie, The Martian, and Alien Covenant.
Oh, they made The Martian?
Yeah.
He made The
Oh,
Martian.
I love
Oh
that
yeah,
movie.
yeah. The Martian was the last good movie he made. So we'll see if House of Gucci does good.
Yeah. I am cautiously optimistic because I really like the trailer, but like you said, modern day Ridley Scott.
Wait, Trey, have you seen Kingdom of Heaven? Of Haven?
No.
No? Okay. I was gonna ask you something about it, but alright. So yeah, there's uh House of Gucci. Um their Italian accents are totally on point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're good. You know, it's
It's just
But
like,
some,
listen, it gives me immense joy to know that Ridley Scott is making a movie with Gucci in the title.
yeah, it was weird, and I was like, oh, Ridley Scott's directing this because this doesn't really seem like something like they would do. But I mean, I'm optimistic. Like it looks good, but
right. So anyways, um I'm gonna take this next segment to myself because you guys are uncultured swines. Um, The Green Knight came out like last night, and I got to see it. What I think of it, it's a good movie, but if you're gonna watch this movie, be prepared that this movie is slow as hell. That's all I'll say. Visually, it's beautiful to look at. The performances are great. You know, everything is fine, but just the pacing might throw people off. Um, so if you're expecting some, I don't know, some action movie, this isn't it. So I yeah, it's a good movie, but just be very aware of the pacing because it's
so you're
slow.
telling me the pacing is at a breakneck speed.
It's slow. It's a slow movie.
Ah, I
Like
see.
it's like 2 hours and 10 minutes, but it if you can feel that runtime,
Gotcha.
and you know you have your typical 824 bunkers. You
Would
know,
you watch it again? Would you watch it again, or is it that slow?
um, I'd probably watch it again, but at my house,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
So
No, I get what you're saying.
yeah, so I mean, like I said, if you're, it's a good movie. I'm not no doubt, but just be aware of the pacing. You know, if you can't take slow movies, this isn't it. If you can, cool, go watch it if you can. Um, but yeah, that's my quick short review for The Green Knight. You know, um, in other news, Bob Odenkirk was
Oh,
sent to
this.
the hospital a couple days
This
ago.
this this terrified me.
Yeah, this was so
Holy shit.
scary. We got confirmation today that it was just a small heart attack.
Thank God.
Yeah, he is okay. He's conscious. He's a lot. He's fine. Is basically it. But god damn, that was scary.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. This man, he needs to live on for centuries, okay? We can't have this, okay? This scared me. Okay. I was nervous. As a Saul Breaking Bad fan, it's just like, please God.
Have you been watching Better Call Saul, Trey?
Yes, wait, speaking of which, hey, Netflix, you want to put season 5 on Netflix so I can watch it, please? That'd be really nice.
Is it
Could you do that?
is it as good as the original series?
As good as Breaking Bad? I like
Yeah,
Breaking Bad more, but yes.
really, it's as good.
It,
You don't really hear about spin-offs being as good. You know?
well, I think Breaking Bad, Breaking Bad is better, but Saul is still, beautifully shot, beautifully acted. Instead of crime, drug drama, it's law drama. But my favorite thing about Better Call Saul is, that I can just, like, once you watch the seasons, because, like, don't watch don't watch Better Call Saul before Breaking Bad because you won't enjoy it as much. Because there's
That's
so much
stupid.
Breaking Bad Easter eggs where I'm just like, eh, funny. That's Tuco. And like the slow ass scene where it's just, Gustavo Fring just sweeping up floors blurred into the background where you're like, holy shit, that's Gustavo Fring. And it's just, Saul digging through the trash trying to find a phone. It's so good. I love it.
Cool. Cool story, bro.
Yeah,
I don't,
cool sharing.
I don't watch Breaking Bad nor Better Call Saul. My parents do.
Your parents are cooler than you.
I know. I know they saw Breaking Bad like just 2 weeks, and that was like six years ago, I believe. It was in 2015. Um, but yeah. So well, it's glad that he's doing good now, right?
Yeah, no, it's he sounds fine. From what
He
I've been able to gather, it's something to stress, which is unfortunately very normal in Hollywood. But he is okay, which is thank God.
Which it's like for stress wise that makes sense because we're going to the last season of Better Call Saul, where it's gonna be his last hurrah as Jimmy McGill, where he has to lead up into he has to make this character lead into Breaking Bad in a convincing way. They have to do a lot in this season, and they can do it because so far I've only seen 4. I haven't seen season 5 because again Netflix. What the fuck?
Yeah,
But,
no one watches live TV anymore. Netflix, please, Netflix.
Like the season's been finished since February of last year. Can I get it, please? I'd like to see season 5, possible. I can't stand the fact that there's more Breaking Bad material and I haven't watched it yet.
Have you had it
This is
spoiled for you yet?
horrifying.
Have you been able to stay
No,
spoiler free? No, you haven't.
yeah, nah.
Lame.
right.
All right, Mohammad, what's next on the list?
Christopher Nolan. Well, at the time of recording,
Yeah.
his birthday. But Netflix, the CEO says they want to do everything they can to have Nolan make a movie for them.
Really?
Which that's very likely going to happen.
No, isn't Nolan against the whole streaming thing?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
no,
he's
I don't
also
think it's
he's
likely to
also
happen
really
at all.
pissed at Warner Brothers right now, so he's kind of looking for places.
Yeah, but he doesn't like the whole. At least why he's pissed at Warner Brothers because he doesn't like streaming exclusive movies.
No, he
Yes,
doesn't like streaming in
but
general. Is that the case?
I think he's much more likely to pair up with Lionsgate or something, or like a company that doesn't have a dedicated streaming service.
nah, he's going to MGM if anything.
Well, yeah, but I don't think he's going to Netflix. If anything, he'd be staunchly against that.
No, they're. I mean, from what I'm hearing, they're doing everything. They're willing to do anything.
Yeah, and I do
They want to try
believe
better. They're gonna do this. Then once Tarantino finishes that 10th movie script, they're like Netflix will be like, Quentin, buddy, please, we'll do anything.
even though he's retiring.
Well, I feel like
You got
maybe
one more.
with
You got one
Tarantino's
more.
next, I feel like with Tarantino's 10th movie, I feel like Sony is gonna be on top because they helped produce Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, so it's probably the same case. I know Miramax is gone. Is it gone?
I don't know.
All right, because I think was it Harvey Weinstein was a part of it too.
Yeah, wait, wasn't that New Line?
No, New
No.
Line's part of Warner Bros.
Well, no. Oh yeah, you're right. I get the names mixed up.
Yeah. So
Miramax and New Line, very mixed up.
yeah, no, okay. So with Weinstein, it's Miramax and the Weinstein Company.
Well, the Weinstein Company was definitely shut down because
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
name's kind of yeah.
We don't talk about Weinstein. But yeah, well, back to Nolan. I feel like if Nolan were to go to Netflix, Netflix would have to pay a lot of money, and I'm talking like I'd feel like maybe 500 million at most.
Yeah,
Just
whatever. Something that enough money for him to be able to get rid of his how am I filmmaking standards?
well, not just that too, but it's just like most of his movies, well, not most, but like all his movies are intended for theaters, and he's such a big movie theater guy. So, and with Netflix and theaters, they're not really, there's no middle ground to it because like you look at The Irishman, which it did have a theatrical run, but it's not the same as your
The
average.
Netflix original.
Yeah, it's a Netflix original, so and theaters don't really like streaming services too.
Yeah,
So
and Marty's even got a contract with Apple TV Plus now.
yeah,
Apple TV Plus? Are you shitting me?
okay. I want to say this though, because he signed a deal with Apple TV Plus, Apple TV, they're going to make sure that Killers of the Flower Moon is going to have a proper theatrical release.
Yeah.
True.
So, and I think once it's done, it's going to go straight to Apple TV Plus.
I mean, yeah, they might do the Sony Netflix thing. I definitely see that as a possibility.
He could go to Sony. Sony could be the probably. I feel like if I don't know, because the thing is with like Warner Bros. And Nolan is that like they were like bros before hoes, but like
Yeah.
with the whole streaming service deal, it's the foundation's broken. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Where do you think Nolan will go to Netflix? And if not, where do you think he'll go?
There's no way in hell he's going to Netflix, in my opinion.
You don't think so?
Never say never. I always say.
I mean,
I'm saying never.
Spielberg was anti-streaming service, but his production company signed a deal with them. So
Here's my thing. If we go back into another lockdown because of the Delta variant, then I think the chances are going to rise quite a bit for him to go to Netflix. But he's just he's just such a movie theater guy that I just don't see a reality where he just chooses to do a streaming only movie, unless he's offered like a butt ton of money. But even if it just wouldn't
I
be
don't think
worth
another lockdown in the near future is going to make Nolan go to Netflix because he's not. It's
If
not like he has
theaters
a script that he wants. It's not like he has a script that he wants to film a movie in the next couple months. No, if anything, he just finished a movie. He's working on something. But
Yes, but if movie theaters get shut down again, as in everything gets
hey,
shut down, then
hey,
I think
hey,
it's
Kyle,
possible.
Kyle.
Yes.
As someone who's making income from a theater, you shut your mouth.
Okay, I'm just saying if we go back into lockdown and people have to stay home again, then he might be like, maybe I do go with Netflix for a little bit of like safe.
well, this is the same guy who like released Tenet in like the middle of a pandemic. Like we didn't even have the vaccine. America was still not at a better shape.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a bold move on his part, frankly.
He
Because
has
no one
balls.
that he demanded Warner Bros. To drop it on that day. He could have delayed the movie.
I mean, he
Yeah.
could have, but he just didn't want to.
Yeah. But then again, if he were to delay it to this year, he would have to suffer the same fate as the other filmmakers at Warner Bros. Where they do the whole hybrid release.
Oh, he would not have had any of that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Speaking of that, segue into people
Oh,
mad at streaming
no,
services.
we're not there. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
No. It's a perfect segue, Mohammad.
No,
I can't
no,
help it. No.
no. We didn't even.
It's
We
perfect.
didn't even get the Dune trailer. That's a Warner Bros. property.
No, but no. We're
No,
segueing in because
oh.
it's perfect. Okay?
You can segue into these nuts.
Dune
Segueing
trailer.
in.
Wow,
No,
look at the Dune trailer.
no. We're
Dune trailer.
segueing in.
The Dune
No,
trailer looks really good. The Dune.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna mute myself when
No,
you guys
I muted Trey.
No, okay, I'm gonna deafen myself when you guys talk about the Dune trailer because I haven't seen it and I don't plan on it. I really want to go in completely blind.
Trey, I think you're gonna have to unmute yourself. Like hit the mute button again. Trey.
I hate you.
Don't worry, I hate myself
You.
too. Anyways, that Dune
Kyle, get
trailer.
off of here. I want to spiel about Dune.
I think he muted himself.
Okay. Anyway,
does.
Dune trailer, it looked good. Okay. I don't know why some people are complaining about whatever CG was in it, but it looks fine. Okay. It looks good. I'm happy.
No, I think the reason why they're complaining about the CJ was the last part where we see Timothy Chalamet doing that weird flip and stabbing thing.
It was fine. People are bitching and it's annoying me.
Yeah. But hey, there's a lot of sand.
That's a lot of sand.
You know
I
who
don't
else?
know how much. I don't know if I like that or much. Because listen, man, I'm not the biggest fan of sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating,
See,
and it
I'm
gets everywhere.
I'm like that Lawrence dude from that one movie that came out like 1960 something. You know, I like sand. You know that movie?
Anyway,
But it looked
uh,
cool, and it's like and now it's officially PG-13. So
which I like because,
yeah,
like, come on, Dune is about to be, a cult classic, and just like let's make everyone see this movie, please. You
yeah,
can do it. Like I've read Dune. It doesn't need to be rated R. That's ridiculous.
yeah. And then it's like part one of a two-parter.
hmm Which
So
I mean, I kind of expect this to evolve into a franchise, the future Doom books, but because like that, I'm still curious about that because we got a lot of big actors, and I don't really know if Timothy Chalamet's gonna want to be held down by a franchise, but who knows?
I mean I think the one actor who was in a franchise but got screwed over with Oscar Isaac.
Hmm. Well, to be fair, he's coming into the MCU. I think he's fine.
That's the
But
best
wait,
superhero of
Mohammad,
all
have you
time.
read Dune?
No, I think I'm gonna probably read it once I finish watching the movie.
Hmm.
So yeah,
All right. But no, yeah, I think Oscar Isaac will be fine.
he's gonna be in good hands. And plus, it's Denis Villeneuve. He did Blade Runner. He did Prisoners. He did all these great banger movies. We're in safe
Yeah,
hands.
damn right.
We are in safe hands. And I think one of the writers of this movie wrote the screenplay for Killers of the Flower Moon. Let me look this up real quick. Um, I think his name was like Eric Roth, I believe. Okay, so
But something I did find entertaining about this trailer is because Paul has a line about, well, Paul and Duncan have a little like exchange in the trailer about Duncan's like, hey, you put on muscle, and Paul's like, really? He's like, no. And in the French Dispatch trailer, Timothy Chalamet's character is like, excuse me, I'm ashamed about my muscle or whatever. And it's funny because both those movies come out on the same day.
well, I think one was pushed back.
No, I think wasn't Last Night in Soho the one that was pushed back?
Here, hang on, let me look this up. Okay, so yeah, Eric Roth wrote Dune and Killers of the Flower Moon.
Nice.
Yeah, and he also won an Oscar for uh Forrest Gump.
Oh, it was this dude. Yeah, okay. We got this dude with the Dune material. I think we're in good hands, lads.
Yep. Okay, so the release date for Dune is October 22nd. French Dispatch comes on October 16th.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, okay, if it comes out after Dune, I'm gonna be a little pissed off. But nope, it's before. It's
Yeah.
before. I'll watch my Wes Anderson as soon as I can, please.
I've only seen one Wes Anderson movie.
Bro, which one? Wait. Let me guess. Is it Grand Budapest Hotel?
No, it was
Okay, you haven't you. Oh, Isle of Dogs.
yeah.
Dude, hot take. That's my favorite Wes Anderson movie.
Oh yeah.
And this is a hot take because every time I say Isle of Dogs is my Wes Anderson movie, I get looks. I'm like, they're like, really? If you want an anime, you can go on Fantastic Mr. Fox, but Isle of Dogs, like, yes,
I'm. It's.
okay, I'm proud of it.
I mean, you guys know me. I'm a big lover for stop motion movies. So, of course I'm gonna support this one. Um, but yeah,
Damn straight.
Dune looks banging. Um,
It's also like pretty humorous. Like it's kind of like Marvel quippy with its humor, but I like Marvel quippy.
mm, it can be a hit or miss.
Well, it could always be hit or miss, but I always find Marvel quippy to be like stand dialogue, and I love that shit.
Bro, you look fast now. Shut up. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're damn right I do.
Yeah, catch me falling asleep watching that boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just said Green Knight had slow pacing, yet you still said wait that Fast 9 was fast paced as shit, yet you fall asleep.
What can I say? I'm just a crazy person.
You build different, my friend.
Yes, I am. So, any final thoughts on Dune?
The trailer looked great, guys. It was 3 minutes long and somehow didn't spoil anything. I know it didn't spoil anything because I read the book.
Yeah. Looks great. Go, guys, go watch it if you can. Don't watch this movie on HBO Max. Go to a
I
theater.
don't think it's coming. Is it still coming out on HBO Max?
Yeah, it is.
That's stupid. If you watch this on HBO Max, you lose all credibility with me. I'm
Hey guys,
sorry.
what's the name of the third Lord of the Rings movie?
All right, Return of the D's Nuts. All right, we get the joke.
No, it's Return of the King. Get it? Because I'm the king and I'm returning. Anyway.
You're far from a king. You a bitch.
Ow.
Yeah, more Return of King, like Return of the.
The Joker. But yeah, if I catch you guys watching Dune on HBO Max,
Swift backhand.
Who would watch that on a regular ass TV when
My
you can
parents.
see it on a silver screen?
my parents.
Whack.
I know. I know.
Disgusting.
I know.
Anyway, what's next on the list?
Hang on. No, I'm gonna pick this one. Trey, you shut up.
Fuck you.
Nope.
Oh yes, no. Do you know what this is, Mohammad?
Yeah.
Yes, Jordan Peele's new movie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, what was that called again? Oh, None, right? Nope. Nope. It's
Nope.
called None. Yeah, I was close.
None.
Yeah, this looks really interesting.
We only got the poster. Well, I think the poster just sells it already.
We got the cast, we got the poster, we got the composer.
We got Daniel Kaluuya making a comeback in his movies. Steven Yeun in that.
It's
Straight up winning an Oscar. He's coming back with the man who helped him make Get Out.
Isn't
Yes.
Jordan Peele also involved in the new what's it called, Candyman?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He wrote it.
Oh, he did?
That actually gives it a chance to be good.
Yeah, because like the second I saw the Candyman, I'm like, a Candyman remake. I don't know, but then it says Jordan Peele written. I'm like, oh, it might be good.
Might. I don't know, remakes always just have that extra dollop of it. So remake,
especially horror remakes.
Yeah, I've not heard of a good horror and
but I'm still confused by this movie too. I don't know if it's a remake or a sequel because the trailer is giving me different vibes.
The trailer had the main character joke about the Candyman, but the Candyman's not real. It's fine. So it's so the concept of a Candyman exists, but it's cemented as not real. It's really confusing.
Yeah.
Maybe my theory is that the original movies exist in this universe.
You think that the original 3 exist in this universe?
Yes, because
or is it going to be a Halloween thing where it's only the first movie?
No, I'm talking about they exist in this universe. The character can go to a theater and watch Candyman. Because
so you think the Candyman movies exist in this universe? Why?
Because the guy in the movie referenced Candyman like he was a fictional character. Oh, I'm saying Candyman. If Candyman was a real thing in this universe, no one would ever joke around about it.
Kyle, that's the whole story of Candyman. It's a nerd story. It's like saying Bloody Mary in the Mirror. That's what the first Candyman movie is about. They say Candyman in the Mirror as a joke, and then people die because of it.
I still think that it holds more water if Candyman is a movie in that universe.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense.
Well, what if you're wrong?
I know I'm not, because what you're saying is stupid.
Checkmate.
When do you think the last time Kyle said anything remotely smart? Kyle?
No, go on. I want to hear the answer.
Cause I don't know. I don't remember. When was the last time you said something smart? I don't know. You tell me.
Never. No, Mohammed, listen. I went to the mall today and went into a Funko store, and there's a Funko Pop that said Ray in parentheses yellow lightsaber.
Look, just
Oh,
because
we're
everyone
doing
but
this
me is
again.
colorblind. Everyone but
Kyle,
me is
you
colorblind.
you are. Shut up, Kyle. Shut up. It's yellow. If you think it's orange, I'm gonna send you some pictures, and you're gonna have to tell me what color.
Look, I know what I saw and I saw what I know. I know it is.
What
I
the-
know it's orange.
I want to give you the colorblind test.
I took the colorblind test and it said Ray's lightsaber is orange. Checkmate.
No, you-
That's
That's not how it
Kyle,
works.
listen. When your only source of information is yourself, you just know that it's
No,
incorrect.
my only source of information is my eyes, and my eyes don't lie. Just like my hips, they don't lie.
No, we're gonna look this
Okay,
up.
I'm leaving.
Okay, so it's it says Ray shows off a new lightsaber with a yellow-orange hue.
So you're basically saying both of us are right.
Okay, but then another one says golden yellow color.
See, when I showed my mom this, she said, "Oh, it's a sun color, so you're both right." And I was like, "That's."
Okay, I have the frame pulled up. It's yellow.
See, the thing is, I know you have the frame pulled up, but you're still wrong. You're just colorblind. Everyone but me is colorblind. It's fine. I've accepted
Yes,
it.
including the people who made the movie who purposely made it yellow. They are also colorblind.
The VFX
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah, I've accepted it. Everyone but me is colorblind.
Well,
Jesus
talk
Christ.
about narcissism.
See, I know
It's not
Kyle is just doing a bit at this point, but
Everyone but me is colorblind, and I'm just the smartest and the cutest and the hottest. It's just like I've accepted
If
it.
you were
It's
if
hard
you were
to
the cutest and if you were the cutest and the hardest, no girl would ever reject you. How's
well.
that second date going? Exactly.
Damn.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up. Yeah, that's right. I can go places. I can go
I
places.
can also go places, but I choose not to.
Yeah, that's right. If you speak anything about it, we'll settle this.
There are places I can go right now, Mohammed, but because I value our friendship, I will choose not to.
What friendship?
yeah. What places, Kyle? Come on, what you got?
No, Mohammed knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, we know. I know.
Anyway, that Dune trailer was pretty cool.
We're
You
way
didn't
past the
watch
Dune
it, piece
trailer.
of garbage.
Wait, did you watch the trailer?
No, of course not. I'm trying to go into the movie blind.
Alright, then don't watch the Green Knight.
Blind as how blind he is about what color Ray's lightsaber is.
So that would be going in with watching everything, though.
I swear to God, dude.
Anyway, what's the next?
If he watches the Green Knight and he says, "Well, the tree dude isn't green. He's purple." That's your loss.
What's the next thing on the list?
Okay, we're still on the movie list. Um, there's something about a skull.
Oh,
Oh,
boom! It's what Predator 5 is, and we all know how I feel about the Predator franchise.
actually, this technically isn't Predator 5. It's a prequel.
Whatever, it's Predator 5. Anyway, it's going to be called Skull.
Is it going to be called
And
Predator
it's about,
Skull, or is this a Prometheus thing, or is it just going to be called Predator Skull?
No, I think no, it's just going to be called Skull.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know. It says it's kind of like the Revenant, where the Predator's trying to get to Earth. But I'm just like, do I care? That's the
Look,
question.
do we know who's writing this?
Yes, but I don't remember.
Okay. Do we know who's directing this?
I think so.
Is it okay? Look it up and see if it's anyone good.
Fine.
Is this going to go on Disney Plus?
No.
Well, I mean, it's probably going to go on that Disney Plus Star thing. That's not in America yet.
Hotstar's an India thing.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come everywhere eventually.
You think so? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because it's literally just Disney Plus's R-rated section. So I don't know why they wouldn't bring it everywhere eventually.
Sure about that, bro?
Okay, so it's gonna be directed by Dan Trachtenberg.
Ooh.
What's he directed?
And Cloverfield Lane.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
And I know he directed episodes of The Boys.
Okay, this is going to be the best movie ever.
Yes, but here. I'm not gonna trust that just yet because Shane Black directed The Predator, and Shane Black has made some pretty good movies, and I hate The Predator with a passion. Do I blame Shane Black for The Predator? Yes, The Predator 2018 is my least favorite movie of all time. Do I blame Shane Black for this? Absolutely not. It's quite clear that the choices made for that movie were studio and editing. And I do blame Shane Black a little bit because I see the Shane Black humor in it, and it's so unfunny. But I don't blame him for how how the movie turned out directly. But I do blame him for the shitty writing. I still love Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and The Nice Guys though.
Well, keep in mind this is an entirely different studio now.
Yes, but here's the thing, Kyle. My love-hate relationship with the Predator will follow it wherever it goes. So you know what? We'll see.
Do you think we're gonna get any returning actors?
No.
Prequel?
No.
I'm not super well versed in Predator, so I don't know how far removed his first journey is from the first movie.
Listen, man, if they wanted to bring back returning characters, it would have been so easy to do a Predator sequel with Dutch. How hard would it have been to bring Arnold back? That's all I want to know. He's come up for how many Terminator movies? How many?
Well, see, that would be my problem with these movies, because my problem with the modern sequels to old movies is, look, we have the actor, we're a good movie, and if they don't want to tell a Dutch story, then they don't have to tell a Dutch story.
Yes,
if they feel like we don't have
to
say, then they don't, and that's fine.
But say it like this way, okay? We wipe away the other Predator movies. We keep Predator 1 and Predator 2, because I like Predator 2 because it's really fun 80s bullshit. We wipe away, well, Predators can exist for the sake of it. They can all stay except for the Predator. Predator is dead to me, okay? And it's just like, okay, now this Predator comes back after many, many, many years. We have to get the expert on who knows most about the Predator. And it's Dutch and Danny Glover.
Yes, but no one wanted to tell that story. No one wanted to tell that story.
I want to tell that story, damn it.
I know no one wants to tell that story, because if someone wanted to tell that story, I bet you that movie would have been made 10 times over. But no one, it wasn't, and I'm glad, because if no one's forcing themselves to make that story.
Yeah, but we're getting another Predator movie.
Because also, I don't
after the last one, this franchise.
I don't really know how much new stuff you could also do with another Predator movie with Dutch. Like,
we can make like a Laurie Strode, Michael Myers thing in Halloween 2018.
Yeah, but that's not like.
I threw this out there because Kyle barely knows what I'm talking about with that, so he's gonna be confused.
I know. Are you trying to do a thing where like they build up a rival relationship over time?
Yes, but it's not Arnold with a certain predator. It's Arnold with the predator species.
Yeah, but that's not like revolutionary.
I don't care. It's better than anything. It's better than 95% of what any Predator sequel has given me so far. So
yes, but this new Predator movie like sounds like really different and good for the franchise.
Yes, but it's prequel.
And
prequel.
And
it's called Skull.
And these all sound like good things. I see this as an absolute win.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I know we've been burned by the Star Wars prequels, but just being a prequel doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
You can make a good prequel.
Guess what, guys?
What?
I've never seen a Predator movie before.
You only need to see two. The good one and the fun one.
You watch the first one.
Hey, Predator 2 is fun. I will die on this hill.
I bought a certain movie a couple days ago that I haven't seen yet. My Criterion collection. It's I don't know if you guys know what it's called. It's called Mulholland Drive.
Why haven't you watched it,
I'm a busy man.
bro? You gotta watch it.
I will. You know what? I'm gonna watch it tonight. After this, I'm gonna watch
God,
it. Because you wanna know
God
something?
bless.
Trey, you wanna know something?
What?
Friendship ended with Martin Scorsese. No, David Lynch is my best friend.
You, oh man.
Yes, sir. All right. Anything else for Predator?
I am really excited.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
I think this movie is going to be top 3 Predator because
Really?
it's a new idea that's not forcing itself to be like a nostalgic movie. It's actually taking an idea and running with it instead of just being like, let's just make another one because it'll make money, whatever. Because that's clearly what the Predator was trying to do. It's like, let's just make the Predator a bad Marvel movie. But this is like, all right, we have a cool new idea. Let's try it out. You know what I mean? You see what I'm getting at?
Right.
We shall see.
I think okay, I'll rephrase that. It has potential to be top 3 Predator. I'm not gonna immediately like put my cards on the table, but I think it definitely has potential.
Adrian Brody was in The Predators.
Adrian Brody was in King Kong 2005.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I found like a 4K copy of it for $13 on Amazon. I don't know if I should get it.
I like the
There's better
director.
Peter Jackson movies to watch.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle, you should probably watch that too on your list. It's a Peter Jackson movie.
King Kong.
Yeah.
Andy Serkis plays a guy and King Kong.
I'm not a huge monster movie guy.
You watch.
Well,
You're watching Lord of the Rings. That's like
I watched Lord of the Rings. I finished them.
that's got monsters in them.
Well, yeah, but they're
No,
not.
well-
The gag of the movie isn't, oh my god, big monster. It's like there's not even really that many big monsters. Like
It's
there's
big.
the Balrog, I guess, but the Balrog's not even that big. And there's like those orc monsters in the last one that are pretty big.
they
There's
have a
like
cave troll.
there's those dragons, the Nazgul ride. Those are pretty big.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kyle, quick
Yeah.
tidbit about something in the Lord Return of the King that I forgot to tell you. So
Yeah.
you know how in the battle at the Black Gate where Aragorn fights the giant troll?
Yeah.
Yeah. Originally that was gonna be Sauron.
Oh, I remember hearing about this. He was going to be in his armor from like the beginning flashback, right?
Yeah.
I
I'm very happy
saw
they
that
changed that.
because that would have been stupid.
Yes.
Also, I
I'm
have
fine
really-
with the mouth of Sauron thing and the whispers that Sauron's given to Aragorn before he yells for Frodo. Well, not
I
really
have
yells,
a-
but whispers for Frodo and charges in the battle, and the hobbits then run and scream, and everyone screams and runs.
I have a very hot take when it comes to the series as a whole, and I might get flamed for this, but I don't like Legolas.
Okay.
Like he just has no character. He just kind of
I'm
there.
gonna be real with you. No, nobody really cares. If you like Legolas, good for you. If you don't like him, also good for you.
Well, because
Nobody
like
cares about
before
Legolas.
Lord of the Rings, he was one of the only characters I had heard about a lot. So I was like, oh, he must be like a really cool character. And he has like one super badass moment per movie. Like in the last one where like he like killed that elephant and like slid down it. I was like, all right, I see why people like you.
Yeah, he
That was-
defies gravity in the third Hobbit movie.
He's in the Hobbit movies?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's not in the Hobbit books, but he's in the Hobbit movies.
Oh wait, I forgot that elves were immortal. I was about to say the timeline doesn't make sense, but then I remembered it does.
I've not.
Oh, it's funny because his dad is also in it, and the actor who plays his dad is younger than him.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Is it the same actor? Is it the same actor?
Yeah, Orlando Bloom. Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't. That's cool.
Which that's kind of a compliment to Orlando Bloom. Is like, hey, 10 years after you were at Lord of the Rings, you could still do this. It's like Tom Hiddleston with Loki and Avengers. This is compliments, man.
I might start The Hobbit tonight. I'm weighing my options up whether or not I even want to.
Kyle.
Kyle, give me your decision whenever you decide. You know what? I'm just not going to, and then I'm going to send you a clip of the only great scene in the Hobbit movie.
Yeah, here's my thing. It's not that I think they're going to be good. I just want to be in the loop, you know.
Fair enough.
It's like
You want to have a stance on whether, because it's kind of divisive.
Because like if I wanted just to like read experience a good Hobbit story, I own the book. I'm probably gonna read the book one day, but I just want to be in the loop when it comes to the movies.
Oh, fun fact. You want to know a fun fact?
Sure.
So the author of Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien, found the original copy of the Green Knight poem.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it was like
Also,
almost.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle, since you finished Return of the King, I got to share with you a couple of the funny, whack, I hope they're kind of true theories. So
Yeah.
when Frodo, Gandalf, and Bilbo, are at Grey Havens, and them and the elves go sail off in the sunset, where do you think they go? Just out of my own curiosity.
Did they go to those? There's those other continents outside Middle Earth that have like the Dark Lands and that thing that starts with M. Is it that?
We don't know. Is that your theory?
I've heard about the separate continents of the world, and I think they just go to the continent with the Darklands. Because the Darklands.
Here's some of the fun theories, because the main prevailing theory, because J.R.R. Tolkien was a big Christian, so the prevailing theory is that they go to heaven.
Yeah, there was a lot of Christian imagery. I did I kind of figured it out throughout the movie.
But here's the fun theory. The fun
What?
theory is that they sail away to Narnia.
That's dumb.
Because J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis are really good friends and war buddies, so they think that they sailed away to Narnia.
I don't like either of those.
But can you admit that the Narnia one's fun as shit?
That's funny, and I would be okay if that was. I really don't like the Heaven one, because the whole reason Frodo goes to them is like, I can't just lead a normal life now. I have to keep going on adventures because I can't just go back to being just a hobbit in the Shire. So that's why he goes, because he wants more adventure in his life. So if he just died immediately, that'd be a really depressing way to end his story. That's pretty much all I got. Like, I think they just went off and just were like, let's be like mercenaries or some shit, or like heroes for hire.
Elrond being a bounty hunter.
Yeah, mercenary wasn't the right word. Heroes for hire was definitely. But I kind of like the idea of them being mercenaries.
Elrond, Galadriel, Gandalf, 90-year-old Bilbo. No, not 90. 113-year-old Bilbo and
that's
Frodo
another
being like, that's real fellowship right there.
That's another character I don't like too, Galadriel.
Galadriel?
Yeah, she was just so... Yeah, but she I don't know. It's not that I didn't like her, it's just like, what do you add? Like, you're kind of just there for like...
She had a cute scene with Gimli in the extended edition for Fellowship.
Well, yeah, but like in Fellowship, she was kind of just there when they needed her to be there to like help out Frodo, and for the rest of the movie, she had there's like a romance with Aragorn. It's like, all right, I see why you're here.
Wait. Are you confusing Galadriel with Liv Tyler's character that I forgot the name of for some reason?
Holy shit, I did.
Oh my god! When you said like romance with Aragorn, I was like, wait.
No,
back up.
I realized as I said it that was wrong.
No, yes. Why can't I remember the character's name? Éowyn. Yes.
Yeah,
yes. Éowyn is only there to enhance Aragorn's arc. That is true.
Yeah. What was the name of the girl who died? I don't know if she died, but the girl who's like, I want to fight, and then everyone at Rohan was like, no, you can't fight, and she's like, fuck you, I'm doing it.
Mulan, yeah.
Yeah, she was dope.
Yeah, no, she was cool. I told you when we were watching Towers, I said, hey, she can do some badass shit in the next one. And then she did some badass shit, Kyle? No.
Did she die? Okay,
no,
cool.
Yes, she thought that, what's his name? Éomer did think that she was dead, but no. She actually gets married with Faramir.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah. She... That, like, I was like, oh, no man can kill me. I was like, oh, I am no man. I was like, god damn it, that was the coolest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, her and Was it Pippin or Mary? It was Mary. Her
Mary.
and Mary just fucking. Yeah, I get.
Mary
I get.
stabbed his ass in the leg for Frodo, motherfucker.
Whenever I think of Pippin and Mary, I always have to say Mary and Pippin, because if I say Pippin first, I'll go Pippin and Longstocking, and I know that's not right. All right, we should move on to the next topic, because Lord of the Rings is like 20 years old. Movies, at least.
I haven't even seen Lord of the Rings yet. My only closest connection to them was I played the Lego games.
Ooh, have you seen the Lord of the Rings movies?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I've seen the Hobbit trilogy and just my mom fangirling about Lord of the Rings.
You see the Hobbit trilogy, but not Lord of the Rings?
Mohammad, again, your parents are cooler than you.
Shut up, Trey.
Bro, HBO Max, cue that shit up.
Well, I'm watching Mulholland Drive. Shut the hell up. Let me be.
Well, if you have a spare 10 hours.
10, try 12.
Well,
All the extended editions, I watched the first 2 theatrical editions, and the last one I watched extended.
Because, again, Kyle, would you have been pissed off if I told you after you watched the theatrical editions, like, oh yeah, there's a Saruman death scene that you just missed?
Yeah, no, I would have been pissed. And
No, yeah, there was literally a scene with a Sauron servant that threw Frodo's shiny bulletproof thing to show everybody that they thought Frodo was dead. They still fought
that's what
anyway.
I was about to say. I would have been so pissed if the mouth of Sauron, I just missed out on the mouth of Sauron purely because of his design. His design is so sick. All right, let's move on to the next topic.
all right.
Oh man, I could talk about Lord of the Rings for another 4 hours.
I could too.
We got our last title of the episode was Longer Than Godfather Part 2. Now we gotta get a new episode title. Longer Than Return of the King Extended Edition.
Here,
That's the goal, boys.
Just go to HBO Max and find Thinking Box Podcast Extended Edition, and you'll see us talk about Lord of the Rings for like an entire eternity.
Just dedicate a whole episode of Lord of the Rings.
We should. That'd be a fun episode. Do it.
Dude, bring out Face Cam. I'll bring out my Underhill. I'll bring out my One Ring. Dude, you know what's hilarious, Kyle?
Jesus.
I'm wearing a Lord of the Rings shirt right now.
Oh, what shirt?
Talking about Ghostbusters, but no.
It's just the ring, and it says the one ring to rule them all, one ring to bind them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them.
Still has one of the biggest things of the series to me is like this one ring that tempts everyone on Earth, and all it does is just turn you invisible.
That's not true.
I know it's a Horcrux for Sauron's soul. Yeah.
Well, no, this is what the ring's power actually is. It amplifies the ability of whatever race it holds. Like if Gandalf had the ring, he would be God, basically. Frodo, hobbits can only turn invisible because they're kind of a weak species. That's why. That's what the prevailing reason why the Eagles don't help out a lot. Because if the Eagles were tempted by the ring and they stole the ring, they would kill everybody.
Here's the thing with Gandalf. The way they showed us his powers in the movie was just exemplary. Like in the first movie where he just yells at Bill like, "Do not mistake me for a man who does tip tricks," and like the lights go dark and his voice gets louder. Oh my god.
Yes. That's because, Sardi McGill knows how to, use his power.
He's just, every time he does something, it's not just like, oh, he killed that guy, how badass. It's like, oh, I didn't even know that's a thing someone could do. Because whenever we see Saruman use his magic, it's like, oh, he's using the Force, or oh, he shoots a fireball, it's like a really bad effect. But every time Gandalf does it, it's like, I'm going to just take the power of Middle-earth and shoot it at your face, you punk bitch. Bow to me.
Go back to the shadow.
Yeah, I'm gonna just summon a light, and then you're all just gonna die. Because that's how badass I am. I'm Gandalf, bitch.
Yes.
Although, the you shall not pass moment was slightly anticlimactic.
What do you mean?
Because his delivery was perfect, him screaming at the top of his lungs, but he didn't actually destroy the bridge. He cracked it so that the Balrog could destroy the bridge itself. And I get it, that's more effective, but it would have been cool if he had just destroyed the bridge himself.
Okay.
Like, because like in the moment when he does it, there's just like a few seconds where like everything is like nothing. It looks like nothing happened, and like when I first saw the movie, we're like, that's it, really? Although the way he killed the Balrog, I'm not going to spoil it because Mohammad, you need to watch these movies. But by God, that was the Trey. You were with me when I saw that, and that was the coolest shit in the world.
Yeah.
All right, are we gonna move on now?
Who you
Shit.
gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Yay! I want to talk about this trailer.
Alright, you can. I saw the first movie, so.
Kyle, did you watch the trailer?
I forgot.
I hate all of you.
Hey,
I know I saw like snippets of it on Instagram, but I don't think I like sat down and fully watched it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Trey. I saw the first, like the original Ghostbusters movie, and as much as I love it, I have not seen any of the other ones. I have not seen the trailer for this one.
I've seen the remake,
Which one?
the women one.
There's a women remake.
Yeah, the 2016 one
Yeah.
that got everyone
There was?
fucking up in arms, even though it's not that bad.
There was.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is.
I didn't know about
Yeah.
that.
It's not that bad in my opinion. It's
No, it's so unfunny. I hate it.
in my opinion, it deliver. If it didn't have the Ghostbusters name on it, it would be seen as like a slightly below average okay comedy movie. But the fact that it has the Ghostbusters name on it makes it fucking hell on earth.
No, it's just in my personal opinion.
It's not good.
It's a shitty Melissa McCarthy comedy.
It's not good, but it has redeeming qualities. Like Chris Hemsworth, and you gotta admit he's pretty funny.
I'll never forget your roots. Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds?
What was that one movie that was Melissa McCarthy?
Thunder Force.
Oh, whatever.
Oh my god.
Anyway, now let me talk about this Ghostbusters movie that's actually going to be good.
Oh, you do
Anyway, the trailer looked good. It's like it's so weird too because I'm gonna spoil the trailer because you guys suck and you should have watched it. But the last thing the trailer does is that Paul Rudd, Finn Wolfhard, and I forget the actress's name, but Finn Wolfhard's sister in the movie. They watched the original like the commercial and for the Ghostbusters in the first movie, where they're just like if you or a loved one ghosts in the basement, whatever, and then they get a phone and they call Venkman, but we don't see Venkman. We just see Bill Murray's hand picking up a red phone and saying hello. So they're just not gonna show the Ghostbusters in these trailers, even though we know they're coming. This kind of gets me a little bit of an idea in mind.
What if
Where
they're
I'm
only
just
movie
like,
for 5 minutes?
yeah, I was about to say, not just that, but is this what's gonna happen with the No Way Home stuff?
Don't say that. Don't
Because if
fucking
they're actually not gonna go on press tours with the Ghostbusters when you could very easily do that, then especially since Sony's making this too, what if they got similar market strategies with the Spider-Mans?
The worst part is you're making sense.
I know.
I think since it's Sony and they're probably I think they're at least going to do a trailer money shot with Toby and Andrew. Cuz that would break the internet.
Yes, but Ghostbusters, we get Venkman just picking up a phone.
But that doesn't break the internet as much as like, oh my god, all the Spider-Man, because we've also seen them reunited in a movie before. Like, it's not one of those things where like, oh, we aren't gonna ever reprise our roles, but they did it this time. No, they've pretty much all of them have been pretty keen to reprise their roles.
Yeah.
Hell, Bill Murray did it in no, it wasn't Bill Murray, but it was one of them did it in Casper the Friendly Ghost.
I guarantee it was Dan Aykroyd. I haven't seen Casper the Friendly Ghost, but I guarantee it was Dan Aykroyd.
I think it was Aykroyd. I can see the actor in my head, and I can't say for sure it's Dan Aykroyd, but I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I think it's Dan. Yeah, it's Dan Aykroyd.
Anyway, there's one thing about this trailer that got me a little bit nervous because Finn Wolfhard and his sister, they're Egon's grandkids, and we saw Egon's daughter, who's the mom, talking with, I forgot the secretary's name from Ghostbusters, but talking with him and saying like, "Your grandfather was a great man" or something. And I'm just like, they didn't get married, did they? Because that would be stupid. She was supposed to marry what's his name from Little Shop of Horrors. That's what was supposed to happen.
Do you think we're gonna get a Little Shop of Horrors like sequel anytime soon?
Kyle, no.
Trey, everything else from that time period is getting something. I'm not that stupid for saying.
We're sooner gonna see a Conehead sequel before we see a Little Shop of Horrors 2.
You say that, and you're probably right, but I know one day we're getting another Little Shop.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Everything else from that time period is getting... Fucking Waterworld is getting a sequel. And you think that Little Shop of Horrors is just outrageous?
You know what? I wasn't sold, but with the Waterworld dig, I think, yeah.
You think, oh, it's outrageous for fucking, like, Little Shop to get a sequel. Waterworld, however, that makes perfect sense. Speaking of which, we should talk about that after the Ghostbusters trailer, because I have thoughts.
No, I'm done with that. That's a perfect segue. Let's talk about Waterworld, guys.
Okay, a Waterworld sequel series is being pitched by someone, it's, from what I know, either they're looking for a scriptwriter or they have a script done. They haven't sold that. I think they literally just announced that, yep, this is going to happen one day, probably, hopefully. Waterworld. You could have done a Little Shop sequel. You did Waterworld.
I was honestly expecting an elaborate sequel or something.
Oh,
but no.
I think we might get elaborate. Actually, I don't think. I think the elephant in the room, and you know what I'm talking about. We're not going to get a Labyrinth sequel.
Fair enough.
Yeah. What other 80s movies haven't gotten sequels yet that probably...
Let's not go down this road, because we're going to start thinking of some wacky shit.
What else? We're getting a Lord of the Rings remake on Amazon Prime, which isn't going to be as good.
No. That's not a remake. It's a prequel.
It's a prequel?
It takes place during the Second Age.
What the... Why are they doing this?
Because we gotta know what happens literally hundreds of years before the events of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Is the Second Age when the ring was in possession of Sauron?
It's before Sauron constructed the ring.
No one asked for this.
But we're getting it. Peter Jackson's got a budget.
I would have preferred a movie about... Oh my... Can you imagine how badass a Sauron movie would be?
Listen, Kyle, we have no idea what this show is going to be about. So for all we know, it could be a Sauron show.
I just don't understand. The Second Age?
Yes.
What is there in the Second Age that we need to see, frankly?
Young Elrond.
Yeah, but, I mean, we saw that in the first Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but he wasn't, young. I'm thinking like child Elrond.
Are we gonna... Is this going to be tied to the original movies, or is it going to be tied to the
Peter Jackson is directing it. So
yes. Then yeah, that is a strange decision, especially
this isn't like the Mordor, the Shadow of Mordor game, where
I gotta
book shit.
Those look good, except for the second
one,
but the first one looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Are they canon?
They're canon to the books.
So. Are you gonna play that Gollum game?
Maybe.
It looks okay. Like, I don't hate the concept, but it doesn't look like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check it out probably. All right, we're losing track. Yeah, Waterworld. Are you excited for Waterworld 2?
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Who do you think's gonna pick it up?
I don't care that much.
David Fincher.
Hell yeah.
I think either Netflix or Amazon Prime. Because Hulu doesn't really do the sequels to older movies thing. Netflix does that. They did that with Cobra Kai, and they might want to try and get lightning in a bottle twice.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Netflix bought Cobra Kai. YouTube Premium had Cobra Kai first.
True. Oh my! If this goes to YouTube, I'll laugh out loud.
Honestly.
Yeah. And Amazon Prime will just take literally anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Overall, Waterworld. Woo.
So you guys ready to go on?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna transition into sports. Trey, I assume there's some UFC stuff going on.
Always.
All right,
Okay.
say your thing.
Do it yourselves, boys, because stuff happened. Well, not fights, because fights are tomorrow, but I don't really care about fights. Sure, we got Sean Strickland and Uriah Hall. That's honestly, some people are saying, I'm not going to rush this card. Guys, listen, I will take my violence where I can get it. I don't care who's on the card. I just want to see the fights. That's all I want. Sure, the card doesn't have name value, but watch there be like 100% finish rate. Watch it. You're all gonna be like, "Damn, I'm watching Bellator. I should have been watching that." Granted, I'm still gonna watch Bellator. Pitbull versus AJ McCain. That they actually want me to watch Bellator. I might actually watch Bellator now. I kind of like it because the lead up, the rivalry. It's I'm gonna watch Bellator this weekend. This is insane. But anyway, since we're not gonna talk about fights, well, you know what? I'll just do my quick spiel about the Corey Sandhagen TJ Dillashaw thing because that was, I guess, controversial. Even though listen, the fight was close. It could have gone either way. I would have given it to Corey because of damage and I don't like it that now I don't blame really the rules because this is how MMA scoring is. But as an official fight itself, TJ just won the fight on surviving. He landed 2 out of 11 takedowns. That's not offense. That's a low takedown average, and you're rewarding it for him by just getting Corey against the fence. He landed some good shots on Corey, sure, but Corey battered him. He knocked him down. He was bleeding on him. Kyle saw me watching this fight. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I did. We were at the pool. Trey was in the pool with his phone watching this fight.
Yes, I was. Because that title fight ran over, and honestly, it was fight of the year. But I'm not I'm not pissed off at the decision. Did I think Corey win? Yes. Am I still happy TJ won?
Inhuman noises Trey made during that fight.
Well, they landed big shots on each other. I was excited. Do we still forgive TJ for the EPO stuff? No, it was stupid. He's a cheater. He pissed hot. Is he going to fight for the title next? Hell yeah, he is. If he doesn't, I'm going to be a little pissed off. Corey Sandhagen should go fight Rob Font. I like that fight. Corey's still, 1 or 2 wins away from a title shot. TJ is, getting a title shot after, the Jan Sterling debacle happens, which that fight just got confirmed the other day, too. Which, I hope Aljamain wins. Because I'm really annoyed with everybody who's just writing Aljo off as like, oh, he cheated or whatever. He didn't cheat. It's like, guys, Jan landed the illegal strike. He cheated. Why are we rewarding Jan with our fandom when he blatantly threw an illegal knee? Sure, there's controversy on whether Aljo was faking or not, but that shouldn't matter. Jan threw an illegal strike. What's happening with this? I desperately hope Aljamain 50-45 him so we can all shut up. And remember Twitter, I know you can't handle Aljamain Sterling retaining that title. I know you can't. That's why I hope it happens. Because I'm just going to keep tweeting like I did with Dustin and Connor too. Haha, guess who was right again, bitches? Anyway, yeah, I hope. Is it unlikely? A little bit. But I just, Aljamain Sterling be a flying knee in the fourth. That's what I want. But anyway, the real fight announcement happened the other way. And today, as a matter of fact, because holy mother of God, my violence urge came on with that one. But we're going to talk about the other one because that one's big too. Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington too. That's big. Because, listen, the only reason this fight is happening because of Dana White privilege. We can say that, okay? Colby does not deserve a title shot. He's getting his title shot coming off of a victory over Tyron Woodley, who was on a 2-fight skid. Leon Edwards is on a 10-fight win streak. Doesn't deserve a title shot? No. And don't be telling me, guys, that oh, he beat Nate Diaz. He fought Nate Diaz because the UFC told him to. He fought Nate Diaz. He's like, oh, if I beat Nate Diaz, I get a title shot. And sure, Nate rocked him in the last minute, but winning 1 minute of the entire of a 25-minute fight does not win you the fight, or B, not discount the guy for getting a title shot. Leon Edwards deserves a fight for a title, okay? But I respect Leon though. He's saying he wants to fight Masvidal in December. I'll watch that. Will he probably win? Yeah. Do I want Jorge to win? Yeah, because I want Masvidal to get back in the win column because Masvidal's fun. Yeah, Usman Colby too. Usman's gonna kill him because Colby did not look at his best against Woodley. And even though, he technically finished him, he finished him because he was laying on him. Tyron broke his rib because Colby was laying on him so much. That's really funny. Usman and Burns impressed me with their wins against Woodley. Colby, I was really only impressed in that fourth round where he landed 113-2, but most of that was because of ground. And Kamaru Usman, from the first Colby fight to now, holy shit. He knocked out Jorge Masvidal. Who would have thought it? Colby wouldn't have been able to do to Masvidal what Usman did. No way. And we know Colby's gonna want to stand with him. If he wrestles, I'm gonna be happy with that because I want to know who the best wrestler at 170 is. I think it's Usman. I'm ready to be proven wrong. But Usman's striking is just because he knocked Colby out when his boxing was not, the best. Now we're at a point where Usman knocked out the best boxer in the division. So you know what? I think it's box better, especially since now we know Colby's weakness. Because it's a little weird Usman didn't think about this in the fight, but considering how the fight was going, body shots hurt Colby. So I predict Usman to get a TKO via body shot in the third. That's what I think's gonna happen. But I do want to see Usman submit Colby. I want to see Colby tap because Colby, he always bothers me. I respect Colby as a fighter, but as a person, he's a bit of an asshole. Is why I want to see Colby tap. I want to see it. But yeah, that's going to be in November, hopefully at Madison Square Garden. But, we got what's probably going to be the co-main event announced today. Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Holy shit. Speaking of fight of the year candidates, that one. Oh my God. Two fighters who just won't stop throwing at each other. They'll just keep punching each other. They won't stop. Not until one of them goes down. One of them is going to be on the other's highlight reel. And goddamn, I'm being excited. Because Michael Chandler, he's 2 fights in. He's 1-1 in the UFC. Even though he just, he rocked Charles Oliveira pretty bad. Charles Oliveira is, lightweight champ right now. And that fight was awesome. But, Michael Chandler reminds me of an early Justin Gaethje in his UFC career. Justin Gaethje was just coming forward, throwing shots. If he was going to go down, he was going to go down. But, after, Poirier lost, Gaethje became a style. He became, a big knockout artist. He was, covering back with his punches, he's piecing guys apart now. Chandler, he's still got, that war dog on coming forward. And I don't think that he's not going to have that against Gaethje, which is why I think Gaethje's going to put him down and, I hope if this fight is not 5 rounds, I'm going to be pissed. That's the only way to do it. Will it go the 5 rounds? Probably not. But I still want it to because this fight deserves that 5 rounds. You can put another title fight on the card. Sure, go ahead. But you still got to keep Michael Chandler just in case Gaethje 5 rounds because that's a 5-rounder. And if it's not 5 rounds, I'm going to be pissed. But yeah, this fight screams violence. I don't put fights on my Instagram story a lot because I know nobody really cares, but I put this on my story because you all should care. This fight's going to be just center of the cage, swinging and banging until one of them hits the floor, and it's going to be beautiful. The Just Bleed guy would be proud. Anyway, I'm done.
I feel like I just went through, war.
Good.
That was long.
We're going to see that with Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler.
Yeah, Chandler from Friends and Michael Gaethje or whatever.
Justin.
Well, that's a lot to take in. Well, there's your
Good.
daily
At
dose.
some point, I'm just gonna start yelling at stuff until both of you just know exactly what I'm talking about and become full-fledged UFC fans.
Well, after all, yesterday, well, a couple days ago, I saw this video of this guy at an MMA fight. He was like, twist his dick, and I sent it to Trey, and like he was like, that always happens.
Yeah, no, that happens. I've been to 4 UFC events. I'm about to go to my 5th. Every single time, one guy just yells, "Twist his dick," or "kick him in the dick," or "put him in a body bag."
Yeah,
Just sweep the leg. Everybody does it.
Cobra Kai. Trey told me at every UFC event, people are always yelling, "Sweep the leg," and I was like, you know what? I believe it.
Yeah. I mean, we were gonna talk about Simone Biles, but here we go. Um, the Japan Olympics is happening. If you want my thoughts on it, it's a fucking disaster.
They DQ'd that one girl for having marijuana in her system, which is legal where she's from.
And they're giving them like wooden beds, so no one can have sex.
Are sports seriously still doing the marijuana bullshit? The UFC and USADA just stopped doing that because they realized it's really fucking stupid to suspend people because they have marijuana in their system. It's not a performance enhancing drug, guys. This is stupid.
She wasn't suspended. She was fully kicked out of the Olympics.
Oh, breaking news, everyone. Nigerian sprinter Blessing Okegburger suspended from Tokyo Olympics for failed drug test.
Oh. What was the
Holy shit. But yeah, the reason why I want to talk about this one is because of Simone Biles, and she kind of stepped out from the Olympics because of mental health issues, and a lot of people are upset. A lot of people are supportive about it. I just want to know what you guys think about it.
I think that was strong as hell of her to do. To be like, I'm stepping away because that's strong. I think that's dope. Why would anyone be mad?
To be honest, if I was in that, go ahead, Trey.
If you're gonna, step away from the Olympics because you don't feel like you're all there, do it. The fact that you're able to step away from the Olympics is strong as shit.
Yeah, I actually saw like this video. I won't say who it is, but I saw like this one guy who was like got so upset. He's like, I had to see Russians biting the gold medal, and he was like talking about like people were raising a generation of weaklings. I'm like, shut the hell. And like he's an American, just so you know.
Have you seen what the hell Simone Biles can do? She looks like a fucking superhero when she's doing her shit.
Yeah,
don't call her a weakling.
Yeah, no, and like he even says like, no doubt she's one of the greatest athletes of our times. But like he's like, well, the fact that she did that makes us look weak, and we're doing all this stuff. And it's like, shut the hell up.
Be quiet. If someone is so distraught that they had to step away from the greatest sporting event of our time, then you should be like, you know what? We'll cut you some slack. You're clearly going through a lot, and that is really strong of her to do, frankly. And I hope she feels better, and I hope she feels better soon. And I really hope people don't harp on her that much.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I hope the best for her. Let's see where we go from there. I mean, I'm not watching the Olympics this time because it's a disaster.
Yeah,
I just don't care.
Yeah.
I've never cared about the Olympics. I don't care enough to watch it.
The reason I saw this really funny joke on Twitter, and it was the reason the U.S. keeps losing at skateboarding is because we disqualified the stoners. And I was like, you know what? That tweet's a joke, but that's
a point.
It's a legitimately good point.
He's out of line, but he's right.
All right. What's the next topic?
All right. So since we're done with sports, we're gonna talk about DC for a moment because we're gonna save for Marvel the last, and we got something to talk about. And we're gonna save it for last.
Can we start with Infinite Frontier since it'll be quick?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, Infinite Frontier. It's DC's current big event, and I was at a couple comic stores recently, so I picked up the first issue, and I read it the other day, and wow, I'm just so underwhelmed. It's such a boring by the books premise, and not only that, the characters all are just bland. And oh my god, my biggest pet peeve Alan Scott, as a character, has been out as gay for a while now. And in every appearance he's in, he has to bring up the fact that he is indeed gay. Like, his son was like, for something's weird going on with their sister. And his dad goes, is it because I'm gay? And it's like, haven't you been out for like a year? I don't think it would be weird for her anymore if it was at all.
It's just the comic. It's the comic exposition where you're like, okay, we gotta expect nobody else has read a single comic, so we gotta explain everything to them as they haven't read a comic book.
Also, the thing with this it tries to do a commentary on anti-vax, because people don't believe that the multiverse exists, so they're trying to use those people as an allegory for anti-vax, and it's really ham-fisted. The only good part about this comic is Roy Harper. I think he's done really well.
There have been 7 multiversal crises in the existence of this world. Oh yeah, these crises don't exist.
People think it's cats and dogs raining from the sky. Mass hysteria. They actually blame it on mass hysteria in the comic.
How about in Final Crisis, where in Darkseid made everyone zombies with the anti-life equation?
Mass hysteria.
How about when evil versions of Batman came to this world and mountains started coming out of the ground?
Mass hysteria.
So how about Flash resetting the entire universe by running back in time and saving his mom?
That sounds like a classic case of mass hysteria.
How about when Brainiac went to every single world in the multiverse, picked up a city, and made them fight each other?
Trey, do you want to know what that is? Mass hysteria.
A shitty crisis? Okay.
They blame it in the comics on mass hysteria, even though in the most recent Dark Knight's Metal event, the fucking Batman Who Laughs had the powers of Perpetua and restarted the universe as a whole, and everyone's like, yes, that's made up.
Yes, of course, he got the powers of Dr. Manhattan, and, then he beat up Perpetua. Mass hysteria.
People in that book act like, even the people who do believe in the multiverse are like, wow, I can't believe there's a multiverse. Motherfucker, you're only figuring that out now?
Dude, you know how big the multiverse is? They literally introduced, 2 years ago, the concept of a dark multiverse, which is just a multiverse, but times 2, but under the multiverse.
Thank you for bringing up the dark multiverse, because that reminds me of one of my most probably my least favorite part of this book. Trey, quick question. What is one telltale sign that DC is not confident in their event?
When they immediately change it at an issue later.
A specific character.
What do you mean?
They bring in a specific character when they aren't confident in their event.
Batman.
Close. It's Flashpoint Batman.
Holy God.
Every time they're like, oh man, this event's not gonna be that great. Flashpoint Batman. He's just... I'm gonna try and say this without yelling. He is probably the best multiverse Batman. He's the best concept, in my opinion. And you only needed to do him once.
His story ended with the Tom King run. What the hell?
He was so perfect in his bubble. And then he's just in Batman comics again. That kind of ruins his whole sacrifice in Flashpoint. And now he's in this again. And everyone in the book is like, he must be from the dark multiverse. No, motherfucker. He was destroyed as a whole. And I don't understand why he's being brought back at all.
Well, to be fair, the whole thing with how he survived, the Flashpoint universe was because, whatever happened in Convergence, where they allowed where they allowed, destroyed worlds and whatever, and the whole DCU debacle.
Yes. Because every time that I see that character now, I'm going to be reminded of Convergence, and that's exactly what DC wants.
Yeah.
It's just... Well, the second he appeared in that book, I was like, okay, I see exactly what's fucking going on here.
Well,
He
we
was
just
so
not
perfect.
get another crisis or event until 2030, when the Marvel DC crossover is gonna happen.
It's just my thing is, a sign of a good story or good character is when you're fine with it not coming back. I know the creator of BoJack Horseman said, "Oh, we're gonna bring BoJack back with something eventually," but I don't want that because I feel like the story is perfect in its bubble, and that was how I felt about Flashpoint Batman. Like, I don't need to see him again because his story felt perfect in Flashpoint. It felt like it had a good beginning, a good middle, a good end, and I didn't need to see him again. And then fucking DC was like, "But he's in this Batman comic now. Oh, and he's in Infinite Frontier now. He's in Convergence now. Please like us. Please like us. We brought him back."
Kind of funny though, because you have Flashpoint Batman, then you have Earth 2 Batman, which is just the same.
Yeah. I'm not saying Infinite Frontier. I know the second and maybe third issues are already out. I'm sure I hope they're if you read them, type in the comments below what you think of them because I hope they're better. All right, what's next on the list?
You guys can pick actually.
Shrek?
I'm lazy. I'm not looking at the list.
You're not looking at the list?
I'm not looking at the list currently.
Okay, so let's talk about Bat Flick.
Oh yeah, because that's confirmed now because we got set photos.
And that man is riding a beast.
He's got a hog.
Oh yeah, that thing looks like a.
So we know this is going to be Justice League Batman, right?
Well, apparently, Eddie Muschietti might be, just saying fuck WB and just being like Snyder Cut happened.
Yeah, but will it change anything in the movie?
Nah.
So yeah, it doesn't matter.
But I mean, my main thing about this is that people are, some people are saying they're either iffy, they like it, or they hate the suit, and I'm just like, guys, this is a stunt suit. Let's judge it when we see it in the movie, please.
Yeah, and
The only thing I can hate is that Batman has glasses. Batman shouldn't have sunglasses. Stop with that.
If the Flashpoint set photos have shown us anything, it's that fans are not able to tell the difference between an on-set suit and a final movie suit. Because people see the Sasha Calle Supergirl suit and like, oh my god, it's awful. And then we get like leaked promotional stuff and like, never mind, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I even like when I saw the photos, I sent this to Trey and I asked him like, "Do you see a little bit of blue, the cowl?" Because I see a little blue in it.
No, you're dumb. That's just light reflecting off black.
The case. But yeah, and the bat pod he's riding.
Yeah. I'm still, I'm curious to how much Affleck will be in this movie, but it's good to finally know he's definitely in this movie. As long as he decided to be in this movie. As long as he said he wanted to be in this movie, he can be in the movie.
I saw on Instagram that there's like set photo evidence that Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck Batman will be coexisting at one point. And I don't know how to feel because they're kind of just the same character.
Well, I wouldn't say they're the same character. They just have, similar,
ideologies.
How to deal with things, morals.
Right.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know how I feel about them coexisting.
Right.
I mean, it's definitely a share moment on screen because, like, no matter if anyone wants to admit it or not, Keaton's taking over as Batman for this universe. No doubt in my mind.
Do we think that the Batman '89 comics that are going to start coming out next month are going to be canon?
Well, I hope so.
Or are they going to be...
I don't think they're going to have, they're going to, have, like, Bruce talk about a Robin or anything. Because I don't have, faith that this movie is going to talk about events in that book. And, because, like, not enough people are going to read this book to, be like, oh, yeah, I read that in the comic. That's what that means.
Yeah,
like little, like, background things, or Bruce can, have, like, a little, like, a one-shot line-off. But besides that, I don't think there's going to be anything about Bruce's arc that you have to read this book to figure it out.
I definitely think that Billy D. Two-Face is going to be brought up at least once.
I would hope so.
Because it's been planned for so long, and it would just be nice to know that it definitely happened.
Yeah. But did you guys hear what happened on set?
Oh, with the camera operator? Yeah. I hope the dude's all right, because apparently he got run over by the bat cycle. So
I really hope he's okay.
Yeah, I think he's okay. But imagine that though. Imagine saying you're in you have a cast or something. You walk into a bar and someone's like, "Oh, dude, how'd you get your cast?" Like, I got run over by the fucking bat cycle. That's the coolest shit.
That's honestly an amazing story to have. I did hear.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. But if I had to choose to die, it'd be getting run over by the bat cycle.
If I had to choose to die, I'd be getting stabbed in the back with a great sword by Batman, like in Flashpoint. That's my way to die. You kidding me? That's the most cool shit in the world.
Well, in that case, you'd be Reverse Flash, so you'd be all right.
Yeah, I'd be fine. I'd come back in the next story when they didn't have enough steam for a Flash book. And then I would come and be like, Barry, time stream. And then I'd hold my hand up, and then a lightning lightsaber would appear on my hand, and I'd fight Savitar.
So it's Godspeed.
Whatever. They all blend together. They're all just different recolors of the Flash.
Incorrect. Savitar is Barry from But Evil.
I was going to say Savitar is literally Barry.
Yeah. Zoom is Jay Garrick. Well, not Jay Garrick, but Evil from Earth 2. Godspeed is Impulse's Reverse Flash. And Reverse Flash is the Reverse Flash.
These are all just recolors of different characters.
Shut up.
Godspeed is just a recolor of Impulse. Fucking Reverse Flash is quite literally a recolor of Flash. Same with Savitar. Zoom, Jay Garrick.
Again, no. Zoom is a full-on character. He just took over Jay Garrick's mantle where he kidnapped Jay Garrick. You would know that if you watched The Flash.
Trey, I will raise you one. I don't want to.
When I finish Peaky Blinders, I'm probably going to watch all The Flash I missed because it's on Netflix now. I don't want to watch it.
All right, what's next on the list?
Let's see.
Let's just run over all the other DC news until we talk about the big animated movie that I have a lot of thoughts about.
Val Zod.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about this last week.
Did we or did we not?
I don't remember.
No, we didn't.
Okay,
cool. We didn't. Well, Michael B. Jordan's making a Val Zod movie. Yeah.
Here's my thing. WB is trying to do Black Superman in the most pandering, stupid way, and then all of a sudden we're getting Michael B. Jordan. Like, you know what? I'm doing Black Superman right, cause fuck you, and it's gonna be so good.
Bless. Is this man doing Static and Val Zod? God bless.
This man's saving DC.
Honestly.
God, I'm so excited for his Static movie.
Mm-hmm. I don't really have much to say on a Val Zod movie. Except,
yeah, it's hype. It's hype as hell, and it's actually good. It's actually a person of color working on a Black Superman movie, which you can't say about the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, hype as hell. I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
In other news, J.K. Simmons might be coming back.
Woo, yeah.
Whoa.
Thanks for the good news.
Mid as fuck casting coming back.
Shut up.
He's only ever going to be J. Jonah in my eyes, no matter what role he plays. In Whiplash, that's J. Jonah Jameson.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Oh my goodness. I couldn't. Whiplash is the one role where I'm like, I can't see J. Jonah there. I could see J. Jonah more in Omni-Man than in Whiplash.
That's because he looks like J. Jonah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, when I first saw Omni-Man, not knowing he was from Invincible, I thought it was like a meme animation. Like, what if J.K. Simmons was like Superman?
Boy, you were wrong.
Yeah, little did I know.
You didn't know what you were getting yourself into. Yeah, but anyways, he's gonna come back for maybe for the Batgirl movie. I don't know.
Which, that confirms us in the DCEU, which I like, because I really didn't want another world with another possible Batman.
Well, on
And,
Twitter,
J.K. Simmons,
like,
he...
sorry to interrupt, but on Twitter, the actress for Batgirl like soft confirmed she's going to be a redhead. That's cool. Because like
it depends.
someone tagged her in a tweet. She said, "Oh, I've been redhead before. I can do it again."
Oh, okay.
Like, cool.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons deserves his due because, everybody and their mother thought, oh, he's going to have such a cool role in the Snyder Cut. Nah, he did the literal exact same amount he did in Justice League. And that is insulting for J.K. Simmons. He deserves a lot more.
Yes, very true.
Also, a lot of people have noticed this, but people are saying most of these people of color superheroes are gonna have like their own HBO Max movies, but not in like theaters.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what's been happening.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, I'm pretty sure the Valzad thing is going to be an HBO Max show. Stack's going to be an HBO Max movie. Blue Beetle's going to be an HBO Max movie. Batgirl's going to be an HBO Max movie.
Yeah, it's kind of shit. But we've been new that WB's racist itself.
Yeah.
It's shitty, but.
Yep.
What else we got?
Superman's new catchphrase.
Oh yeah. Improvement.
In the new Superman comic starring John Kent, which I've yet to read, unfortunately, I've heard it's really good though. He's changing.
Yeah.
He changed his catchphrase from "Truth, Justice, and the American Way" to "Truth, Justice, and a Better World." Finally, Christ!
Yeah,
I've been waiting for so long.
Superman re-announced his American citizenship, what, 10 years ago, and we're finally changing this now? Okay.
He also doesn't just fight for America; he fights for everyone. So it never really made sense for it to be the American way.
Yeah, but since the American way, we don't really know what that means anymore, to be honest.
I don't think we ever did know what it meant.
That's so true.
Yeah, overall, that's good. I don't get why people are mad. Even though I haven't seen many people being mad at this, I still have seen some.
Nah, I think everybody's okay with it. And if you're, not okay with it, then
You're stupid.
why?
Yeah, overall, that's pretty dope.
Superman is meant to inspire the world,
not just America.
Like the multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any thoughts on his new catchphrase?
It's improvement. He's had the same catchphrase for 80 years, and they've improved it.
Cool story. I mean, I'm fine with it. I got nothing wrong with it. Nothing against it. So good on DC. Anyways, well, okay. Injustice.
Holy balls.
Trey, you could take the reins on this one. Just know everything Trey's about to say, I agree with fully.
Okay. So listen, they released a 7-minute behind-the-scenes feature. Well, they really released it. It got leaked. But they released a 7-minute behind-the-scenes feature for the Justice movie. And goddamn, it looks good. Dude, I was worried about this movie. Now, I'm okay with it. I do see people bitching on Twitter. They was like, oh, I don't like the animation. Oh, the voice. Just shut up. The animation is fine. It looks like the comic to the game, so I can piece together it good enough. And the voice acting is awesome. I love the Joker's voice. I love it. He sounds demonic yet playful, and with this version of Joker in this universe, it's just, I love it. And speaking of Joker, he delivers in this feature one of probably my favorite Joker line in anything in a long ass time. He says to Batman in the interrogation room right after he does all the shit Superman, he says, "Somebody took everything from you, didn't they? And look what you became. What do you think he'll become?" And that is so fucking cool.
Such a fucking good line. When Trey texted me like the other day, like, this line was in this, I was like, oh hell yeah, this movie's gonna be banging.
Because it changes from what this story material is for Joker's motivation to why he does the Superman, but it's better because why he does the Superman in the comic and I guess leading into the game is because he's like Batman. I can't get under Batman's skin, but it'd be easier to do Superman.
Which isn't bad.
It makes it. It's not bad. It's still fine because
But
it
this
still
is a whole-
it still makes it somewhat Bruce's fault. But this
is a
it
whole
makes Bruce put blame on himself. He inspired the Joker in a way to do this to Superman. And from what we know happens in these story, it's for what's about to happen to Bruce's life and how his life's gonna crumble, losing his sons, losing Dick to death, losing Damian to Superman, losing his friends, his family, his father. It's just it adds so much to it, and it's so good.
That one line gave me complete faith in this movie that I was very skeptical of because I love the Injustice franchise very dearly. I've loved it for as long as I can basically remember being cognizant. And when this movie's like, I don't know. But that line alone is like, okay, I trust whoever's writing this. Godspeed.
Yep. And even what the people behind the scenes are saying. For one thing, I love the voice acting. The voice actor for Batman, the voice actor for Superman, they're all great. I totally buy them as these characters. I don't say I would have wanted, but I was really going to think, oh, they're going to do the games, which I wouldn't find with too. But these actors, I like who they're playing. But
yeah,
from what these people behind the scenes are saying about change their make, they're trying to make it so they don't know who the good side is, as in they're gonna make Superman still be like he's right in some areas and Batman's still wrong in some areas. Because even Anson, I forget his name, but the voice actor who plays Batman, he said in that interview that Bruce is trying to decide if he's on the correct side, and that's a great way to do this story. But for Superman too, he's because the injustice is heartbreaking to me. I read these books, I play these games, and I am so heartbroken because Bruce and Superman, you can see in the first few issues or the first few pages of how much their friendship grows. Bruce was gonna be the godfather to Superman's child. That's something else Joker took away from him. He took away Batman's godchild. That's heartbreaking. That scene, even in Justice 2, before Batman and Superman fight each other, Batman says to Superman, do you remember that night when you told me Lois was pregnant? You knew before I said anything. That's a good memory from another lifetime. I miss the people we were then. I want to see that in this movie. I know we're going to, and I know I'm going to love it. Because in Justice, it's so heartbreaking. I don't like seeing Batman be Superman because I never liked seeing Batman and Superman at odds. They're perfect when they are world's finest. When they are together, they are friends. They are brothers in this universe where they don't have a lot. And seeing them turn on each other in this way, because Batman's greatest enemy, someone who a lot of people thought he should have killed years ago, does this to his best friend, and Superman turns into something that he knows were hated, something Batman has fought years to defeat. Superman turns into this. That's heartbreaking to him. And it's heartbreaking that Superman feels that sees Batman that's so against him when Superman just thinks he's doing the right thing. And sure, Superman's definitely going to go along with the way. That's something I hope they change in this movie. I hope Superman doesn't do a whole lot of, big evil things. I hope he's still, he does things that are morally incorrect, but still, it brings me back to the scene in Justice League Unlimited where Batman is fighting Batman in the Elseworld story when they're having this argument where Batman's so good. Kevin Conroy talks to Kevin Conroy. It's beautiful. But it's just Batman and the evil Batman debating on democracy, on whether democracy keeps you safe. And the killer line there is where good Batman says to Batman, you grab power. Evil Batman says, and with that power, we made a world where no 8-year-old boy will ever lose his parents because of some punk with a gun. Now, I want that line to carry, because it did in the books. It did very much so. Well, it didn't really, they didn't say the line, but it's kind of, implied. But I want them to go full on. If Superman's saying, if this happened years ago, your parents would still be alive. The people you love would still be alive. And that's what I want. I want there to be side decisions. I want, like in Marvel Civil War, I still find it hard to choose a side because I both think they're, both there. So I want to, I want to fight with myself on which side that, makes the most sense.
Yeah, I do definitely see where you're coming from there, because right now, at least in the comics and games, it's pretty clear that Batman's in the right. Just
Yeah.
like contest. I
Mhm.
would kind of like a more morally gray take on Injustice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like again,
like
it's something that I've even seen people on Twitter complain about this. We're tired of evil Superman. Evil Superman is stupid. I
Yeah.
never really saw it, at least early in Justice books, as evil Superman. When he gets the fear ring, that's when I'm just like, you're evil now, buddy. It's just like I want to see a morally gray Superman where it's just like I'm doing stuff, but I'm doing it to save people.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, though, I don't really blame I blame Injustice for the creation of the evil Superman trope, but I don't hold it against them because they started it.
No.
Because like it's not like they're playing into the trend. Like, even though I'm on record is saying that I think Homelander is the best written CBM antagonist, that's still very much hopping on the evil Superman trend. Same with Omni-Man.
Yeah, well, with Omni-Man, it's more of kind of different. It's not Superman turning evil; he's already evil. It's just
Yeah.
it's very simple. From what we've seen, his arc might be turning him to becoming good towards the end. We don't know if he's going to be, but he might.
The thing with Homelander is he's not just what if Superman was a bad guy. He's actually got his own separate character from that concept, and he has a very different motivation than any other evil Superman.
Yeah.
And he has just different things he does. He does things that aren't traditionally Superman like. He's so good. I love Homelander so much. He's like
great.
he's in my opinion best written live action live and best written. I was gonna say CBM antagonist ever, just ever.
Mm.
He's that good.
But even with Injustice Superman, Superman does not immediately go from going on full I'm gonna burn down villages after killing the Joker. He's still conflicted. It's still not because like with Justice Superman, I get where he's coming from. He killed Lois. Joker made him kill Lois and their unborn child that destroyed 11 million people that Superman cared about. I understand why Superman would want to kill the Joker. Even Bruce, even with that line Joker said about Bruce, saying something about something someone took everything away from you, didn't they? We've seen from multiple Elseworlds iterations, even Batman admitting himself, if Bruce could in that moment in that alley, he would have killed Joe Chill. He would have done it. Now Superman, there's even Batman has said in Injustice that he understands why Superman would have killed the Joker. It's just he went too far after there. That's where the civil war there lies, and it's just Superman. He continues to go down this dark path. The more stuff happens, even though there could be an argument there that Bruce helped make Superman go down this path because Superman was so focused on stopping Bruce.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a way to look at it. I never actually thought of it like that.
And especially the evil Superman trope. There's a definitely interesting like the Zack Snyder evil Superman, not the the Man of Steel, the one we saw in the future that was very just Lois died, I'm evil now. That's the dumbest way to do it.
Yeah, I don't think that he should. There should be a shift in his character, though. It shouldn't be I am evil now and I'm going to kill you all, rah. But it definitely should be. There should be a noticeable change from when Superman before Lois' death to after. Noticeable change.
Kingdom Come is a good example of Lois dying, but Superman's not going to turn evil.
Yeah, there should be change in physicality, his dialogue, his acting. There should be changes, definitely.
Like we even saw, Brandon Routh's Kingdom Come Superman in Crisis. He was not, the same, Superman we've seen in this universe. He's different, but he's still Superman.
I still don't know if that's supposed to be Christopher Reeve.
I think it is because Superman Returns is a sequel there, and Brandon Routh doing it. I like the idea that that's Christopher Reeve.
I think it works. I don't love in the universe that the Joker kills Lois, but I do love that the way that Superman speaks. I think that fits that whole Superman verse very well.
Yeah, which kind of speaking of that, going Star Wars a little bit, they released a little bit of panels for Superman 78 book, and
Oh,
just reading Clark's dialogue, it's perfect.
who's
I
writing?
can hear Reeves saying that so much. It's so good.
Who's writing it?
I don't know.
Hmm. I'm excited for that book. I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
All right. What's next on the list?
You guys want to talk about Amber Heard?
Do we have to?
Not really.
All right.
Just like
She
whatever.
End of question. She sucks.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think we're done with DC. Now we're gonna.
And Justice is gonna be great. I'm tired of seeing bitching about it. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing.
All right. So I guess we'll start with Marvel now. We'll save the big one for last. Let's talk about Kingpin.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Vinny's coming back. He's coming back. It's still a leak. It's still. It's not for
You wanna-
confirmed. But
you
if
wanna
I
who
see
fucking
King,
leaked it? Do you wonder who leaked it? A random Redditor on the Marvel Studios spoiler subreddit.
no. We've gotten more sources now. Actually, credible people are talking about it. Not super credible like Discussing Films is going to tweet about it, but it's coming back. Especially since leak of episode 5. That could just very be either A, that confirms it, or B, that's very much definitely confirms it's not happening because that's the episode that falls on Far From Home week. Now if Kingpin comes back the same week, and if Daredevil does come back in No Way Home, that just
I don't buy that either of them are coming back, frankly.
But I'm gonna believe, man. It
Okay.
works. Echoes in the show. Kingpin can come back. We can see him talking to her in prison. I can see it. He could be back.
It could be an end credit scene, maybe.
Okay, I'm fine with it. I just need a second. I just need to see a clip. I could see just a bald ass head, and I'll be happy.
It's MODOK. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was true.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's about it.
And then we got a first look at the Hawkeye show.
Well, we got an image.
Oh my
Fine.
God.
We got some,
So
character
tired.
details on Kate Bishop's like a Hawkeye fan, which
I'm so tired of MCU stuff putting Captain America's shield in the background of shit. Because it's Eternals.
It was Cap's shield in the background of that.
Yeah. It was on one of the shelves.
Oh, balls.
It was like a recreation of it, like a plastic one.
Hmm.
I'm just tired of the MCU like, we get it. Captain America existed. I saw the movies, guys. I know he existed.
I don't know, man. Maybe they're gonna do the thing where, after Civil War, Hawkeye was Captain America for like 3 pages.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. That'd be kind
No,
of
that's
cool.
not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Sam Wilson is Captain America. We're done.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's about it. Hawkeye. I'm actually pretty excited for Hawkeye. I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, no. But just considering, how good these MCU shows have been with fleshing out characters, and the memes of Hawkeye not being a good character, even though he has been for the past couple years, and seeing how well they could flesh out this character, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be pretty good. What else you got?
So it's a leak for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So I guess there's an extra who was recording themselves, on set of it, and on the walls they said something about honoring T'Challa.
Yeah.
So that means, T'Challa's gonna be killed off in the movie.
Yeah, that's the best way to handle it, in my opinion.
Yeah. We still don't know
I just hope, again, I hope it's just something really simple. Not like he's, died saving the world. Just, something like he died saving people from a burning building.
That'd be
something like that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Feel like a respectful, nice way to do it.
Right.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, but rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. I hope they treat his death with, honor.
I think Marvel isn't that stupid enough to, be like, hoo, let's just throw it in,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I just want to know how the extra is doing that, because They weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah, no, he's not there anymore.
He's no longer with us.
Yeah, no, Feige sniped him now.
And we'll get to Feige soon. Wait, can we? No, not yet. I'm blue balling you guys.
Also,
Shang-Chi.
apparently, speaking of leaks from Wakanda Forever, apparently there's a water tank. There's a behind the scenes for a water tank, which Namor.
God, there's water on a movie set. It must be Namor.
Wow.
Honestly,
Wow.
I do think there's a possibility it's Namor, but come on, just a water tank it's got to be Namor.
yes.
Okay.
Hey, you know who? You know what I think it is?
Who?
Sebastian from The Little Mermaid.
Oh, I like him as Sebastian Stan.
Under the seas.
Under the sea, darling, it's better. Don't you it's better. Take. I know the whole song.
I know you do, Kyle. I know.
Sing it.
No.
Sing it.
The life there, it's a mess. Okay, I'm not actually gonna sing it.
All right. Well, we got a featurette for Shang-Chi, including a new poster.
People are like really roasting this poster. I think it looks pretty.
Yeah, well, are we the only people who like this poster? People were like, "Oh, this is like homecoming levels of bad." I'm like, what's wrong with it?
The usual MCU style and like giving it like darker grays and like splashes of orange. I think it looks cool. Like it's not like
better than the other poster. It's just Shang-Chi just standing there.
It's nothing like groundbreaking or anything, but I just think it's a neat looking poster. But everyone's acting like the second coming of Satan. Like it's fine, guys.
It's not like the homecoming that's just they just put random characters in a place. No, this one's fine. It's a cool action pose of Shang-Chi fighting his dad.
Yeah, it's a cool looking poster, and like the way the Mandarin is on top, where he's like fading out. That's a cool ass poster.
Yeah, what? I don't see the issue here. Are we just hating on MCU posters again? Is that the problem?
To be fair, a lot of them do suck.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, yeah, a lot of them do suck, but I do wish they would just kind of stick to when they would put like several characters on a poster for like Infinity War or Endgame events.
So I gotta
those posters are dope.
I gotta ask, what's like out of the MCU only? What's like your favorite MCU poster?
Just that one Homecoming poster. It's like that's like hand drawn. It's like Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
And there's like a little circle thing,
Yeah, I like that poster a lot.
Yeah, that's cool. What about you, Trey?
I kind of like the 2012 Avengers poster, or I kind of just some of the simple Avengers posters that just show the A, or like Infinity War, that's the A, not Endgame, where it's just the A, but it's dusting away. I don't know, simple ones like that.
Yeah, Mohammad, what about you?
I like the Civil War poster, the very first poster we got, where it's just Captain America and Iron Man, where they present at the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
The MCU has had some banging posters. It's just when they get formulaic with them is when they get bad.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, yeah. Anything else on Shang-Chi? Because we did see some new action sequences.
Yeah.
Well, we got some like TV spots and stuff that were like pretty sweet, but like nothing big.
This movie looks so cool.
I'm excited.
I'm still debating on whether or not I want to watch it. And if I ever do watch it, I'd probably watch it for Tony Leung. But other than that, who knows?
It's just like, it's another thing with Black Widow. It's just like, listen, I'm fine with, solo MCU stories. It's just like, how is he going to fit into the universe? That's what I'm wondering.
That's not my problem. My problem is not with how is he going to, change the MCU. I just want to see if it looks interesting,
I just like that it's a story in the MCU. It's not necessarily a superhero story. It's an action movie, but it's more just like an 80s style like martial arts movie, and that's what it just feels.
Yeah, Enter the Dragon with MCU. That's what I want to see.
Story. Police Story, the one with Jackie Chan. You know?
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah. Nah, Shang-Chi 2 is just gonna be Rush Hour.
Oh, please, actually.
Well, it wouldn't work technically.
Howard the Duck.
It doesn't matter. It didn't make it work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you guys hear about the leaks?
No.
Okay,
what?
so someone at Marvel Studios leaked like photos of the third act of Shang-Chi.
Don't tell us.
I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
I won't tell you. I won't say anything, but just
Batman shows up.
no. You know what I heard?
What?
I heard. I heard.
Wake up.
I heard Scarlett Johansson is gonna show up because apparently she considers herself to be Asian and now.
Oh
Now,
my! I can't believe you brought that back up.
speaking of Scarlett Johansson,
There's the segue.
Here's okay. We don't have to introduce what's happening, right?
maybe.
She's
Okay.
suing Disney for good reasons. All the
No.
power to her.
Bad reasons.
Shut up, Kyle. Trey, you're cool.
Okay, can I explain why the reasons are stupid?
No.
Why? Well,
'Cause-
please tell me.
She is suing because of a breach of contract because of the way her profits were split because of Disney Plus. Did she not experience the last year? COVID happened. They didn't really have a choice. They kind of had to stick it on Disney Plus. I get
Yeah,
that.
but
I get that
it's
she's
not
mad.
that. It's the fact that she didn't get the breach of because like more money went to Disney Plus than what should have gone to her.
She got $20 million.
She wanted 50 million. She's a big Hollywood actress, Kyle.
Boo fucking who? She got $20 million.
Yeah, well now Emma Watson's suing. So guess what? Well,
And
not Emma
Emily
Watson,
Blunt
wait.
might be.
I just think.
And The Rock.
No, because
I-
this is what this contract is. Before
We
the
don't know the contract. We know that just she feels she didn't get as much money as she
no,
needed.
no. The problem was that when she was signed the contract, it was intentionally for a theatrical release. There was no, we might throw it under Disney Plus, but because of Corona happened, a lot of things, had to switch up, and I don't think, and she never got the proper amount of money she was owed.
It was on Disney to like sign a new contract that stipulated different clauses.
See, that's the problem.
Because-
They never, went
And
negotiation.
they didn't do that. That's why she's suing.
Yes, but I still
And
think it's not that big of a. I think you got $20 million, and at the same time,
Kyle, if you were making that much money, all right, and you got cheated out of $30 million, I would be upset.
yeah,
It's $30
But
million.
you need to. It was a really wacky ass year, and I think you should be a bit more accommodating. A lot of people at Disney got laid off that year, and I think it was probably hard to scramble together new contracts. I just think she should just be a little bit more aware of what happened. And I think instead of suing with Disney, be like, hey, could I maybe get this money when you get the chance?
Kyle, it's Disney. It's just if they're gonna take $30 million, if they're gonna need to take $30 million away from the Lion King 2 budget, I'm okay with that.
Dude,
Yeah.
Disney's a very corrupted company.
Yes, no, Disney fucking sucks. Like, let's get that out there.
Yeah.
I'm not defending Disney. I'm just saying her reason for suing could be better.
But I mean, even Feige's, saying that he's disgusted with Disney about what they're doing to her.
Like,
So,
he's
I'm on Feige's side.
Dude, I never thought I would say this, but I'm signed with Feige too. But like, that's the problem. Let's be real. Disney really did cheat out on these actors, and the thing is with, someone's gonna bring up Warner Bros. And that situation.
Warner Bros. Could suck my dick. I'm never.
Yeah.
No, okay, no. So before the whole, hybrid release thing, they were gonna do this with Wonder Woman, and when they were gonna do it, they talked to Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot, and they said to them, "Hey, this is what's gonna happen. In return, we want to give you this extra money." Disney didn't do that with Scarlett Johansson.
In my defense,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
Here's-
$30 million. I didn't know that was $30 million with Scarlett Johansson.
Here's the thing with the Warner thing too. They did it with Wonder Woman 84, but they didn't talk to a single director this year about moving their movies to HBO Max.
No, they
Not
did.
a single one, and that's stupid.
No, they did not. They did not do that. I don't know what the thought process was like with Warner Bros. If they thought everyone was gonna be cool with it.
Lol.
Look,
Like,
companies.
no one's gonna matter that we're gonna get cheat out of ticket pricings by putting free on HBO Max.
It's been a rough year for everyone, and yeah, Scarlett Johansson, she is entitled to that money. I will say, if she tried negotiating with Disney to get that money, and they were like saying, "No, we're not going to give it to you," then yes, I think the suit is justified. But if she went right to the suit, then that's a little preposterous.
How that's not really how business works. You see, with Disney, let's be real here for a moment. They don't care about the movies. What they care about is the money. So if you expect Scarlett Johansson to stroll up to Disney, go to someone like Bob Chapek and be like, "Hey, this didn't happen. Can I have my money back?" And they were gonna be like, "No." That's not how it's gonna work.
What I'm saying is her team should have gone, "Hey, this is a breach of contract. If she doesn't get the money, we'll sue." And then they didn't, and then she sued. I'm saying yes, that's valid. I'm not saying she walked in and went, "Hi, can I please get my money?" No, I'm saying that what she should have done is threaten legal action, and then it happens. Not just go straight to the legal action.
Yeah, but then
I mean, the movie's been out for almost a month, so I feel like if she knew what was gonna happen, then she would have just start negotiate the past couple weeks.
That's
But
true.
now we're at a point.
You're right. That's true.
And then you hear the response Disney did, where it's like, "Oh, this is sad," and all that. Fuck you, Disney. Honestly, it's a backstabbing move, and they're trying to put the blame on.
Yeah, it's also the fact that Feige's siding with ScarJo when
Yeah,
that could be a very dangerous move for him. It's just like we know.
That's definitely swaying me that Feige himself was like, "No, fuck you, Disney." I didn't know that it was $30 million. I honestly thought it was a lot less, and it's definitely swaying me a bit.
Mm.
And then I listened to John Campia here for me, and he does like these separate discussion videos, and he was talking about Black Widow. So if you guys want to hear what he has to say, because he goes into detail about the situation, because he did practice law at some point. Um, he did talk about how he wouldn't be surprised if the new CEO Bob Chapek is the the root of the problem, because after Bob Iger, it was Bob Chapek, and people were saying this is a terrible idea. Now we're here. Things are getting out of hand. I think it was Trey.
Trey, what the hell? What the fuck is going on?
I have no clue. What?
He's mowing the lawn inside of his carpet.
He's using his phone as the lawnmower. But yeah, no, I was about to say, what was I saying? Yo,
What happened?
What happened?
I don't know
Okay, that was weird.
what happened on your end.
We just heard like a loud static sound.
It sounded like an electric razor, like a lawnmower.
Okay. It's probably my AirPods.
Well, that's why you got to put rice in it. But anyway, where was I?
All right, are we ready to end off the episode, or do we have more to talk about?
Oh, we're not done.
What else do we have to talk about?
I was about to say something. Yeah. Okay. So not only. So do you think things will get better by Monday, or do you think there's gonna be a bigger issue? Because Kevin Feige is not. Because from the hears of it, he is not happy. Like he is pissed.
She's gonna get her money eventually. I think that either it's gonna go to court and she'll get the money there, or the Disney will be like, "Fine, here's your fucking money."
I mean, lawsuits take time, so I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And we just got this information today, so I don't think we're getting new information for a while.
I think Disney wants to avoid going to court altogether. So I think they might just be like,
well, especially if like Emma Stone's gonna also start to sue. Then,
and this is really bad publicity for Disney. So I think Disney might just fork it over.
Well, if you hear what the Disney response was, they were like, "Oh, we're this is sad and all that."
Yeah.
I think they're not gonna.
Oh yeah, it's sad that our actor is asking for the money we owe her. That's really sad.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. I mean, I'll be surprised if they do not go to court and they find a middle ground and make a deal up. But do you think some consequences are gonna be made? Like, do you think Kevin Feige's gonna like threaten someone at Disney saying, if you don't get your act together, I'm gonna like walk out?
No, I don't think so. No.
I don't think Kevin Feige is that kind of guy, but if things get really out of hands behind the scenes,
I mean,
would.
it's not that big of a situation where like if you don't do this, I'll walk kind of thing.
It's
That's
always
no.
a possibility, I guess. But I just don't see Kevin ever doing that.
I mean, how old is he? How old is Feige?
Like 50 something, right?
He should be get ready for retirement. No offense.
No, dude, listen, Feige's got another like 6 phases to work out.
Yo,
Over
what the hell? He's only 48.
He's only 48.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, he's got a long way to go.
Dude, Feige, keep the MCU going for like 30 more years, my friend.
If he can just make it to 80, at most 90, who knows?
You need to keep his brain intact. He's genius.
Yeah, don't fuck the system up. So, overall, what do you guys think about this whole situation? And how do you think the outcome's gonna be?
I think the outcome is going to be her getting her money one way or the other.
Yeah.
I think 30. I had no idea it was $30 million. Yeah, I think the suit's justified. She should be getting that fucking money.
All right. What about you, Trey?
Disney's got too much money already. They can take their money off the Aladdin 2 or Lion King 2 or whatever shitty Disney sequel we're about to get. I don't need to see that. Scarlett Johansson deserves her money.
You get what you fucking deserve. I think, honestly, I'm just looking at it from both sides. If they don't go to court, they'll find a middle ground. But if they do go to court, they'll have to find the middle ground there. But I don't think Feige's gonna walk out at Disney. But like I said, if things do get out of hands and you know things get bonkers in Disney, then yeah, threats are gonna be made. You know. But yeah, I guess we can say just hope for the best.
Yeah, I hope she gets that money.
You better get that money.
Give me that paper. Give me that cash.
Yeah, I mean you're kind of screwing over a 2-time Academy Award nominee who was nominated like in the same year. And like I know someone brought this up, but if The Rock, you know,
If The Rock does it, Disney's fucked.
Fuck
It's
that. They're gonna fucking. Oh my god.
it's game over for Disney. It's
If the biggest star in Hollywood sues you, holy shit.
you're fucked. Everyone's an atheist until The Rock shows up.
You
What was it?
you joking, but
You know The Rock's gonna be cooking something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
yeah, you bet.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for this whole Disney fiasco. Anything else you guys wanna add?
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Disney can suck my dick, and WB can especially suck my dick.
Nah, yeah.
Both
Listen.
companies. One left nut, one right nut.
Mm.
All right. Hey, you were gonna say something, Trey?
Nah.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. I was gonna say something about Mulan, but what is there to already be said?
We all know.
No one from Mulan's gonna sue. I know that for sure.
No, it's just about the business practice and the way they filmed it.
No, it's not the way it's where they filmed
Where
it, and like how they kind of got away with it. I still think they should be held accountable for it.
definitely should.
Damn straight.
That's the reason. That's the reason why I went on this whole fuck you Disney thing, and I don't have Disney Plus. I won't tell you how I'd be watching these shows. I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. So Trey, you got an outro?
Hey, man. All I'm saying is, thank y'all for watching. Honestly, this was kind of short, to be honest. I thought we were going to 11.
No.
I expect this. But, once Scarjo gets her money, you can keep the change, you filthy animal.
That was a good.
All right. we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, shit doesn't get too wild out here.